He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not.
Yet in these thoughts myself almost despise you. Haply I think on thee, and then my state. Like to the lark at break of day arising from sullen earth sings hymns at heaven's gate. But my sweet, remembered such wealth brings, and I scorn to change my state with kings.
Listen, I know it's been rough for both of us, and I've slipped up a couple of times.
With David.
I'm sorry. Maybe I needed that failure.
Spectacular failure.
Spectacular failure. To open my eyes to what I was doing. But Dave and I were together for over 2 years. And it takes time to cut the strings. I'm sorry I hurt you.
So, no more backsliding?
No more backsliding.
The lecture was attended by a varied group of Frederictonians, reporters from several newspapers, to observe and report the evening, members of the social elite there to fraternize with Wilde, students from the University of New Brunswick, for whom Wilde represented youthful rebellion, members of the aspiring middle class, eager to be taught the appreciation of beauty, where to find it, and how to install it in their homes. And finally, the young writer Charles G.D. Roberts, then principal of the York Street School, whose only book of poetry was self-published.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of the righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me.
Okay. So David, let's talk this through, shall we? You and Stephen were together for what? 2 years? And that was pretty much taken up with sex and fighting. Or rather, sex to make up for the fighting. Not really promising, is it? And then you completely ruined the chance he gave you to act in his play, and ruin everyone else's work by acting like what you are. A selfish, self-centered, stupid, badly dressed, rapidly aging, party animal turned party pooper, festering little snot bag. Now get out and fuck off!
I am counting confidently on your doing something for Canada, with the rest of us. That small body who are pinning their faith on the near approaching awakening of Canada, and politics, art, song, intellectual effort generally. I feel it in my bones that within a very few years, there's going to be lots for us to do in Canada. And the very best of us young men will be wanted to do it. Do what? We'll see when the time comes. Let us meanwhile be ready.
Unlike so many others, Roberts retained his high opinion of Oscar Wilde, even after Wilde's social disgrace of 1895. Roberts battled apathy and poverty to create and defend Canadian writing. Knighted in 1935, Sir Charles G.D. Roberts is considered the father of Canadian poetry.